What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today what I have for you guys is a huge video. So the official Call of Duty Twitter just earlier today posted the intro cinematic for the Moscow multiplayer map, and coincidentally I have some gameplay of the multiplayer map Moscow thanks to Attack of the Fanboy. I will have multiple links of theirs linked down below in the description. Attack of the Fanboy was lucky enough to get their hands on Black Ops Cold War early. They run a website similar to Charlie Intel, except they post articles that are about the entire gaming industry as a whole, not just Call of Duty. I'll have bits and pieces of their gameplay on screen, including the beautiful chopper gunner, which they go ham with throughout some of this gameplay. But besides Moscow, I have a couple of updates for you guys when it comes to Alcatraz that is coming back into Black Ops Cold War. We're also going to be talking about Warzone, a new PlayStation 5 event, along with updates on the new ranking system in Black Ops Cold War. But thank you so much for all the support on my Rush Hour series. I premiered the final episode earlier today, and it was a ton of fun talking with you guys in chat as we watched the episode together. I can promise you I'll have even more creative series like Rush Hour, especially when Black Ops Cold War releases in the next few months. But also be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because about 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So make sure you guys are getting notifications every time I update you on Black Ops Cold War. But first and definitely foremost, an update on Alcatraz. So I'm sure you guys saw my video the other day where we talked about the fact that several insiders have independently stated that not only is Blackout making some type of return this year with Cold War, but Alcatraz specifically. Now, Tom Henderson also clarified that he wasn't sure in what form Alcatraz was returning in, and it might not even be for zombies. However, we do have an update on that. So a couple of data miners went ahead and reported just a couple of hours ago that the specific map sections of Alcatraz portals from Black Ops 4 are now listed under some new files that were added to Warzone. So I have a recreation of those locations here on screen so you can see. It's just a very simple list of all the locations within the Alcatraz portals Blackout map. So here's how I think this could go down. I think on the new Warzone map that's going to come out that is exclusively for Black Ops Cold War, that map may feature Alcatraz as a prime location, and all these little locations you see from the picture will be featured within Alcatraz as a whole. So considering the new Warzone map will have water and boats, of course, just like Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, it would not shock me if we're able to just take a boat over to the Alcatraz island, and guess what? A majority of those assets, if not all of them, are already done thanks to the Blackout map, Alcatraz portals. So we may end up seeing essentially a bit of a copy and paste of Alcatraz portals just within a new Warzone map. So the new Warzone map will probably be similar in scale to Verdansk, probably not that much bigger, but I think Alcatraz as an island overall could take up a pretty good portion of the new Warzone map. I know Exclusive Ace has already gone in some great detail as to what locations will be on the new Warzone map, but if you ask me personally, I don't think the new Warzone map is going to release straight away with Black Ops Cold War. I personally think we'll be playing on Verdansk for a couple more months. Then maybe, let's say after New Year's or something, maybe then we'll see the new Warzone map that is exclusively for Black Ops Cold War. But some other great ideas that I've heard about Alcatraz are that maybe Alcatraz is the new Gulag within whatever the new Warzone map is. And like I said, we'll probably be playing on Verdansk for a number of months before this new map drops. Maybe on the new map, the Gulag of some sort or that mechanic will have us placed into prisons, you know, just like Alcatraz. So it'll play kind of like the Gulag anyway, even if it is Alcatraz. But I think that would be a nice touch on the mechanic. But other people out there have said that the new Gulag of sorts should be Vorkuta, and I would love that too, because Vorkuta obviously is a very iconic location from Black Ops lore, and Black Ops Cold War is of course a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, so that would make the most sense. But I mean, if we don't see that, then maybe Alcatraz portals as a mini battle royale map could just be ported over to the Warzone application at some point, where you can just play it just the way it is, just how I remember from Blackout. But I'm almost positive that anything battle royale related will have to be integrated into Warzone, and they won't just do like a Blackout 2.0 where they release a separate application just for Alcatraz portals. But definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But it was also confirmed that this Wednesday, September the 16th, is when the next PlayStation 5 event will be streamed. It'll be streamed at 1 p.m. Pacific, which is 3 p.m. Central, Central and 4 p.m. Eastern. This should be the big event where they finally confirm how much the console costs, when it's releasing, and when pre-orders will also go live. Up until this point, none of that has been confirmed by Sony, but the current information circulating the gaming industry is that apparently the digital PS5 will cost $400, same price as the PS4, and the standard PS5 that comes with a disc tray should cost $500. And apparently the release date of the PS5 is somewhere between November the 13th to November the 17th. So we're looking at a pretty close release date to when Black Ops Cold War also releases. We'll just have to wait and see what they end up deciding on. But in terms of when pre-orders go live, the current rumor is October the 1st. There were other rumors circulating, but who knows where they came from. Only time will tell what their plans are. But this is legitimately the final live event from Sony about PlayStation 5 before the actual release date of the console. So all the information we've been waiting for should be talked about this Wednesday. So fingers crossed on that one. Maybe during that event they'll also talk about some other offers when it comes to Black Ops Cold War, such as exclusive DLC or a Black Ops Cold War bundle edition that comes with the console. Maybe they'll talk about that in the next couple of days. But also a few comments on the intro to today's video. So you probably saw that and didn't recognize where that came from. It's actually the current loading screen for Black Ops Cold War in the alpha build, and it was posted publicly by the man himself, Swag, who was streaming multiplayer just a couple of days ago. And the loading screen itself gives me vibes of a bit of Black Ops Declassified and Black Ops 4. I'm really liking what I'm seeing with it, and you can obviously hear the Zombies Round Change music from the Ether storyline, so that's great to know that they are going to continue with that trend of having the Zombies Round Change music in the actual intro itself. It looks fantastic, but I'm also sure it's not complete. I'm sure they'll add more to it to kind of polish it and spice it up once Black Ops Cold War comes out. And within Black Ops 4, throughout every operation, they did change the loading screen a little bit with every update, and maybe we'll get similar treatment to the loading screen once Black Ops Cold War comes out and every time a big update does drop for the game itself. But leave your thoughts on that down below in the comments as well. Now, also an update on the ranking system. So somebody went ahead and asked Tom if there was any more information about the new progression system. Considering Activision's blog post, there's a lot of questions around it. And Tom actually replied and said it was exactly the same as Modern Warfare, but given the community's feedback, it appears they are creating a new system. So I guess that's fair enough, right? They probably saw Charlie Intel's tweet. There was actually a poll asking everybody what they thought about prestiging versus the seasonal rank system for Modern Warfare, and so many people voted against the Modern Warfare progression system. A lot of people want to see prestiging come back, so I think, just as Treyarch said in the actual multiplayer reveal, they will announce the new Warzone progression system in the future. But when it comes to multiplayer, they'll probably do a hybrid of the prestige system that also incorporates some type of seasonal ranking, just like Modern Warfare. But think of a hybrid that's similar to what they did with the created class system, because right now we have a hybrid between the Gunsmith from Modern Warfare and the Pick 10 that we know and love from Black Ops 2 and 3. So they'll probably do a similar hybrid like that, where it'll have the foundation and fundamental features that we all love about prestiging, but there'll be some spice added on top of that that you may have liked within Modern Warfare. But I'm confident to do something really good, and maybe during the beta they'll probably announce how the prestiging is going to work when the game actually launches. But I'm sure they're a few weeks away from any answers to that. They're still testing things a lot at the moment behind the scenes. But Tony Flame himself also brought a really cool update when it comes to Flinch in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. So you guys may have seen this already, but as a bit of a recap, he went ahead and tweeted, "Damaged Flinch has been redesigned in Black Ops Cold War. Flinch is now primarily a feedback mechanism to help you understand you're taking damage without affecting the aim position of your weapon. Your weapon will move with your screen to stay on target. No more Flinch headshots." So that's actually interesting, because as I've said many times in the past, the actual changes they're making to the gameplay in Black Ops Cold War should be a result of what they've learned over the years and what they know will work and won't work. They kind of expressed that on stream during the reveal that they've made a lot of changes over the years with Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they know exactly what didn't work and they know what they introduced that did work. So put all that together, we should have the ultimate online experience with Black Ops Cold War. So when it comes to Flinch, it's going to change the game quite a bit, but I think it's definitely a change that a lot of people have been requesting. Now, when it comes to the score streak system, I went in depth with this just the other day. Judging from the gameplay that people have posted online already, it looks like it works. Is it perfect? No, but it's just an alpha build that we've seen thus far. A lot of the changes people are actually talking about that they want to see have already been fixed. Tony Flame even clarified the other day that a lot of the changes changes that he saw people requesting were already put into the beta build of Black Ops Cold War. So right now, the alpha is fairly outdated when it comes to how the game is going to feel. So if you have any doubts about how this game is going to operate and what the mechanics are going to be, definitely be patient and try out the beta for yourself before complaining a little bit too much. Because I see this almost every single year, right? There's definitely a difference between providing feedback on things that you feel might not work versus just hating on the game before you've even tried it for yourself. And I see this all the time, no matter what game it is, whether it's Call of Duty or not. But also a huge update when it comes to content. I have quite a few videos in the works, but one of them is going to be massive. I have a full Ether storyline explain video in the works that should be dropping within the next week and a half to 2 weeks. That's kind of the goal right now. It'll go over everything in the zombie storyline, including all the huge connections to campaign, which will obviously now be focused on in Black Ops Cold War's zombie story. So that's probably an area that people may not know too much about when it comes to how campaign has always been kind of on the sidelines connected with the Ether storyline overall. Plenty of coverage is on the way, of course, for Black Ops Cold War. Cannot wait to actually stream the beta for myself in just around a month's time. And the zombies reveal should, of course, be happening in the next few weeks as well. But that is about it. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.